now going into, we've completed our executive session. We have a report back from executive session with any action items coming out of that, and then we'll go into the general counsel report.
Thank you, Mr. President. During the executive session portion of the board's meeting, as we reiterated, the board discussed and provided guidance to staff and council on the items listed under Agenda 6A. We did have a number of proposed action items that we were requesting and seeking action on. The first would be a recommendation that the board adopt a motion extending the term of the CRCA Common Interest and Cost Share Agreement to January 31, 2020. So moved.
Okay, we have a motion by.
Second.
He beat you up. He raised his hand. So we have a motion by Mr. Acrofresca and a second by Mr. Albee. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
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 All opposed, same sign. Thank you.
Thank you. The second item is a recommendation that the board adopt a motion extending the duration of its delegation to its CRCA implementation subcommittee to January 31 of the year 2020.
So moved.
Motion by Chandler Henry.
Second.
Second by Richard. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Thank you.
And then the third item from the executive session discussion that we were going to make a recommendation on was the Glenwood Springs RICD. Jason, I don't know if you wanted to take the lead on that.
Sure, we would recommend the board authorize council to stipulate to the proposed decree that was attached with the board items, subject to Glenwood Springs reaching resolution and a stipulation with the remaining objectors. So moved.
Motion by Winnery.
Second.
Second by Trappy.
I have one question. When you say subject to stipulation, are you saying that it would be subject to you actually seeing a signed stipulation? Good.
Precise. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Thank you.
So moving on to the general counsel public report, there are several items under that report on which we were seeking action on that are listed in your agenda. The first item that is listed on the agenda is actually on page 9 of the public report, and that is a request, a recommendation that the board ratify the diligence application for the homestake exchanges by which the River District is a co-applicant due to its member status, party status of the homestake exchange agreement and ownership of Eagle Park Reservoir Company stock. Diligence application in case number 18 CW 3215, Water Division 5. So it's just that application is attached to your board report, and it's just a request that you ratify that application, which was filed at the end of December.
We have a motion by that.
So moved.
Motion by Hazard. Second.
Second.
Second by Trampy. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Thank you.
Two more ratifications, and I'd ask Jason to take the lead on those two items as well.
Thank you. This is also on page 9 and 10 of your report. First one is a ratification of a statement of opposition to the application of the City of North Glen. This is case number 18 CW 3159, and that's in Water Division 1. The City of North Glen has an interest in the Berthoud Pass ditch and tunnel, which originates in Grand County. It's a Trans Mountain version that they are seeking to use as a source of augmentation water for a reservoir that they have. We filed a statement of opposition to ensure that there's no expansion in the use of that Trans Mountain right. We also question whether it's been decreed for augmentation. So we would ask that you ratify that statement of opposition in case number 18 CW 3159 in Water Division 1.
So your motion? Motion by Richard.
Second.
Second by Winery. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Thank you.
Thank you. The second is an application that was filed here in Water Division 5. That's case number 18 CW 3162, and it's the application of Connell Development. This is again, an augmentation plan to replace depletions for some wells that are located above Rudai Reservoir. The reason we filed this statement of opposition is, at least in the application, they talk about how they're going to replace depletions downstream of Rudai with a contract with the Basalt District, and that they will replace depletions above Rudai from a pond that's on their property, but it really doesn't identify what they'll do when the call is at Rudai. These depletions are likely going to be fairly small, but we thought it was important that we, in the augmentation plan, if it does get approved, that there are provisions on how they're going to replace those depletions.
Okay, any questions? Do I hear a motion to ratify that? Motion by Alvey,
Second.
second by Winery. You beat you, Kathy. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Continue.
Thank you. The next item is a request that the board adopt a motion approving increase in special counsel rates. The special counsel will utilize only one indicated to us this year that they'd be seeking an increase, and that is Graham Gilbert, who is our special counsel in Utah that the board has approved and that we've been using to assist us in the opposition of the Water Resources application. We currently share the costs of Mr. Gilbert's fees with the Upper Yampa Water Conservancy District under an agreement, informal agreement that we have with them, and appreciate them willing to do that because they had first retained him as well. So, he's actually been, I think, substantial benefit to both the River District and the Upper Yampa District. He's increasing his rate by $5 an hour to $290 an hour. It's not cheap, but that's the going rate, and we request that the board approve the 2019 rates for Mr. Gilbert, special counsel.
I move we approve. Motion by Munger.
Second.
Second by Trampy. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Thank you.
I believe that does it for the proposed action items from the public report, and wanted to call the board's attention to General Counsel's goals and objectives for 2019. I've updated them a bit based on the board's discussion with General Counsel. It's October 2018 board quarterly meeting. Happy to discuss any questions on those, but if you have questions now or later, please just let me know. And other than that, the board has some questions about anything else in the public report. Happy to discuss those. One of the things that we are working on, also in conjunction with Chris Trees, the Waters of the U.S. rule that, to my knowledge, has not been formally promulgated yet, published in draft form, but I'm suspecting that due to the government shutdown has not made its way into the Federal Register yet. We'll let you know when it does, when that comment period expires, and if we think individual River District comment on the proposed rule is warranted, or whether we ride the coattails, if you will, of the water organizations that belong to, including the CRWCD, and I don't see Doug Kemper in the room right now.
He's talking the phone out there.
But I know he is here. The Water Congress has been active in monitoring that rule. So that's all I have.
That's all you have? Okay, well, we are now ahead of schedule officially. Do we wish to take up Mr. Kemper and pull him back in, or do you want to?
No, let's break
Break now for lunch.
Come
okay,
back in
we'll
an
come back.
hour, so we'll start at one, if that works.
Start at 1, that would work, yeah.
Are they still doing photographs?
Yes, we'll be
Yes.
doing photographs.
Right down here, so board members, we're gonna have you stand underneath that silver sign or aluminum, whatever it is, steel sign, and, we'll get you photoshopped to look appropriate.
It's gonna be hard for me.
Need all that.
I have a paper radio.
20 pounds less?
Yeah. And for the general public, thanks for coming this morning. We'll be reconvening at 1 o'clock, or as close as possible at 1 o'clock. Yeah, so, okay, thank you very much.
Whole life, I don't know what I would do. That's 300 pounds.